Okay. Here we are. Rick Astley and Bruno Jersey. Come over here, will you? Hey, Rick, I really like that last album you made. It was very good. Did you watch my new TV series?
No, I'm still waiting. Cut off.
I know, it's terrible. After 29 years, you know, you think you'd have a little more respect for me. But I'm starting up my cooking show again. So, we'll have you on there one time, okay? Walk with Bruno.
Always in the way, whiner.
Sorry, boss. Stay one. Touch. Yeah.
Are you being good? We're celebrating today.
What?
What are we celebrating this month? How are you?
It's a very slow, painstaking process, isn't it?
Yeah, I got body calls for my brain.
Okay, hold still.
Okay.
When you see
How you doing, Sam? I'm okay.
Smile.
tell him I have to call him back.
This is Tara, and she's still hungover from last night. She's hacking over the toilet here.
By the way, I got picked up by Ron last night.
Yeah, we understand. What happened with... can you turn and face the camera for a second?
What happened?
What happened with the ride program last night?
Nothing had passed. Well,
You're not going to answer me, Peter?
Well, I don't want to talk over the camera here.
ask your brother. Maybe your brother found. Hey, what about Scott was back there?
Then you stay to get those swords. Ask
Hi. Guess who I am?
All right?
I really can't tell by the way you're dressed. Well, you might be the Virgin Mary.
I don't know what you think.
It's sleek, it's clean. I picked it up for $5 at a garage sale across the street. They threw the guy in extra. And this is another story.
How you doing? Could be taking this lovely limousine to the function today, but decided against it. Instead, I'll be driving my lovely 1990 ZR1 Corvette. Join me.
Dave, I know it's your wedding day and all that. You got a choice, okay? You can go in the limo, or you can drive the vet.
That. That way. Big time.
That way, if you want
I'll meet you in Calgary.
That's
right.
Welcome back. Here's this lovely 1990 ZR1 Corvette I was bragging about that I opted for instead of the lovely stretch black limousine. Let me stress the fine points of this car, especially the lovely Corinthian leather. Smooth as silk. You will only find it in this model of car. Only.
No, my friend. This car here has rich Corinthian leather.
No.
It's the best. It's the best you can buy.
We're talking about an Escort in comparison to a Corvette, the ZR1, I might add.
Ah, rich Corinthian leather. Take a look.
What's to look at? What's to look at?
You cannot beat an Alliance rich Corinthian leather.
Bucket seats to boot.
However, my friend, we do have one. Marvelous in those glasses. My hands don't stop shaking soon.
Come on.
Dave, tell us, for everybody watching on television, if you really, really do love Sue. Speak closely into the camera and tell us the truth.
Reading? Yes.
Now tell Sue how much you love her. Go ahead.
Very much.
No, come on.
Yeah,
Just
I love
say
her
it.
very much.
No, say the whole thing.
Oh, what about
Say
I love
Sue.
Sue very much. Sue, I love you very much.
Okay, but don't be so funny. Be serious.
Sue, I love you very much.
Okay, but louder so we can hear it.
Sue, I love you very much.
Are you sure?
I'm very
Are you absolutely positively sure?
100%.
Okay, by the way, Sue wasn't home. She's not there. She's missing. We're looking all over the place for her. By the
Please
way,
come back soon, please.
Today is my wedding day, and see these beautiful roses? My beautiful husband to me sent them to me this morning, and I cried when I opened them. How about that? Pretty good guy, eh?
I forgot the ring, so I'm just gonna give her the clasp off of my pocket watch strand here because Corinthian clasps.
Whose idea was this? I mean, really.
This guy is pretty.
Okay, guys. Okay.
Joke's over.
Okay.
Joke's over.
well, I'll tell you, the weather today is absolutely fantastic. And not only that, it's your wedding day.
There you go.
Aren't we all happy?
We are just ecstatic.
Are you guys nervous at all?
I'm not too bad.
Because I've got Pepto-Bismol tablets in the car.
So do I. No, I'm not too bad.
So, Sue,
Yes?
look into the camera and tell Dave how much you like him.
How much you like her? What did you like her?
Yes, go ahead.
Love you. How was that?
That was good.
Like that?
You got me all choked up, so I shook the camera. You'll have to do it again.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I love you.
Oceans apart, day after day, and I slowly go insane. I hear your voice on the line, but it doesn't stop the pain. If I see you next to never, then how can we say forever? Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for you. Whatever it takes, or how my heart breaks, I will be right here waiting for you. I took for granted all the times that I thought would last somehow. I hear the laughter, I taste the tears, but I can't get near you now. Oh, can't you see it, baby? You've got me going crazy. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for you. Whatever it takes, or how my heart breaks, I will be right here waiting for you. I wonder how we can survive this romance, but in the end, if I'm with you, I'll take the chance.
Hello, sweetheart. Oh, I got how you shake. No.
Yours is that one too.
much did you have to pay before you got there? Why, you're harmless. Well, I don't know. I don't think your father can handle this, I'll tell you. He's in some basket.
Is that right?
And speaking of the basket case, where is he?
Oh, look at the labs. Look at this. Yeah.
Oh God, you are the creator of all things. You have made us and you sustain us. We depend on you. For the gift of life, we praise you. For Jesus, who reveals its meaning and purpose, we thank you. In the world without and in our lives within, there is much that is confusing and contradictory. Many voices counsel us. Many forces pressure us. Many things tempt us. We need your light to lead us. Your hand to hold us. David.
You absolutely do.
I do. Susan, you have David to be. Will you get Susan after be married for David second?
For my work, no.
Let us now read from Scripture. Two passages. The first is the reading on the meaning of love. The ladies who follow the apostle. Love is patient. Love is kind and envies no one. Love is never boastful, nor conceited, nor rude, never selfish, not quick to take offense. Love keeps no score of wrongs, does not gloat over other people's sins, but delights in the truth. And there's nothing love cannot face. There's no limit to its faith, its hope, and its endurance. There are three things that last forever: faith, hope, and love. The greatest of these is love. Susan, I take you to my to have and hold this before. For better, for worse. For richer, for poorer. In sickness and in health. In joy and sorrow. In love and charity. As long as we both children. This is my solemn vow. Have and hold this before. For better, for worse. For richer, for poorer. In sickness and in health. In joy and in sorrow. To love and charity. As long as we both children. This is the solemn vow. Take this ring, baby, and place it on the third finger of the hand, and hold it right there and say to her. Susan, I give you this ring.
Susan, I give you this ring.
That you may wear as a symbol of our marriage.
That you may wear it as a symbol of our marriage.
David, I give you this ring. That you may wear it as a symbol of our marriage. For as much as you, David, your sister, have made a solemn covenant of marriage before God and in the presence of family and friends, it is with joy that I declare you to be husband and wife in the name of the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. The Lord bless you, keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and be gracious. Both this day and always.
90-day warranty on this marriage. If any default or defect in this warranty occurs within the 90-day period, the wedding is null and void. So, you know, this is quite a handy piece of material to hang on to.
I saw your foot. I said, use that one more
Find the women. Go into the men's.
Hi, Mary. I said I wouldn't tell us.
Sure, but do I have to take the kids too?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Oh, okay.
And then when I divorce you, I'll leave you with them. Yeah, but he won't ask.
Wait a second. What makes you think that the man is supposed to ask the woman? It's sort of like a mutual thing. They decide before he even asks, so it's just a formality. Right?
These are the 90s.
Come on, don't kid yourself. You love it, Rob.
No, I hate being in the center.
So, Sue, a little earlier you were talking to the camera about how much you love Dave. Now's your chance to tell it to his face.
Never wait 15 minutes.
Congratulations, Sue and Dave.
Kelly. Congratulations.
That last glass there?
Chuck it back.
Nope, that'll do, that'll do.
Okay, you gotta get real close to her because this is a tight shot. Looks good. Say something intimate like, I love you.
It's in there. It's a quiet moment here.
Okay, you guys, kiss or something.
Take off your clothes.
Say hi to Keith. I said, yeah, Debbie, I guess you're going to get undated with photos from this wedding, too, because if I don't take, she'll be bringing them to work. And she said, yeah, I guess you're right.
What a great ride.
Could have waited till tonight to consummate the marriage.
All right, there we go.
We have a jacuzzi bathtub in our room.
Tonight it's very clear as we're both lying here. There's so many things I wanna say. I will always love you. I would never leave you alone. Sometimes I just forget, say things I might regret. It breaks my heart to see you crying. I don't wanna lose you. I could never make it alone.
Is everybody here now? Everyone's sitting down? I'm going to have you ask you to please stand. I'd like to, for those of you who don't know me, I'm your MC tonight. My name is Les Gwynn, longtime school buddy of Susan's father, Bob. Now I'd like to announce the wedding party as we start now. Ladies and gentlemen, the sextet's wedding procession. Couple number 1. Bridesmaid, Kelly Morgan, and usher, Mr. David Morgan. Couple number 2. Bridesmaid, Miss Karen Earl, and usher, Mr. Scott Brown. Couple number 3. Bridesmaid, Mrs. Kim Paris, and usher, Mr. Scott Sexsmith. Couple number 4. Maid of honor, Miss Tara Duffy, and best man, Mr. Keith Morgan. And that special couple, number 5, Mr. and Mrs. David Sexton.
Like a knight in shining armor from a long time ago. Just in time I will save the day. Take you to my castle far
I'm at a wedding. I'm an usher in a wedding, actually. I'm sitting between 2 women.
Oh no, he's shooting me! Yes, Mom, you're not going to believe it, but I'm actually wearing this suit. I found it in the Salvation Army bin, and it fits, so I took it. Hope you don't mind. Wow, check out this soup. It's distilled soup, ladies and gentlemen. You're so cute, you make me sick.
Completed course number 1 here at the Sexsmith wedding. Soup. Mushroom soup it was. Quite delectable.
Okay, we got some vegetables coming on the plate now. Ooh, and some potatoes.
Potatoes and veg.
Potatoes and vegetables.
It's enough?
Yeah, that's good enough. Thank you very much. The man's a celeb. Wait, you're out of focus. Whoa, 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 out of focus. Now you're in focus. Boy, I tell you, is this guy cute? Is he handsome or what?
Anyways, folks, as what I was saying before, it truly was an honor to be asked to be MC at Susan and David's wedding, and equally as bestowing to do the speech for the bride. Susan and I go back a long way. I knew her 7 months before she was born. We went fishing together. I lost track of her for 2 years when Bob and Bev moved to Florida. And then when she came back, it was periodically we were talking to me, but you know, I still wasn't too close to Susan. So when I was asked about to speak to Sue, that it was sort of difficult trying to find out. So what do you do when you run into a problem? You don't know what to say. You got a few things. So you call up the parents. And then usually father says, well, damn kid. Mothers are funny though. Mothers are really funny. Mothers are funny when they're trying to talk serious about their kids. Anyway, so talking with Beverly, so that's when I decided to make part of my speech for you, Susan, on my conversation with your mother. First question I asked was, what do you know about Susan? She said, nobody knows Susan. She hates eggs. What do you got against eggs? But loves popcorn. You're in for some great meals, Dave. Popcorn, popcorn, popcorn. Then I asked her, well, what about things and that important things you talked with Susan? And she says, well, we first talked about the birds and the bees when Susan was about 7 or 8. And Susan got quickly bored and then said, can we continue this at another time? That hasn't happened. This is the best one. I said, well, what about friends, boyfriends and girlfriends? And I was told that, well, she had occasional boyfriends, but most stuff was done in groups. Not group sex, though. Career in the business world led her into apparently a favorite Ackerveld young people's business. The first career was into McDonald's, learning how to cook. I can see David now. Big Macs, Monday night, fillet of fish, Tuesday night, egg McNuggets for breakfast, so on. Oh yeah, you don't touch them either. Graduated from Albert Campbell High School, continued education, Seneca College. Then started at college at Seneca, where she studied merchant marines. That's what I thought your mother told me. Apparently it was marketing merchandising, but she said, oh no, it's marketing furniture merchandising. Full-time work now at Southam, Wang, and then she's completing her time now at Nesbitt Thompson, which is a brokerage firm. Enough of the roasting though, Susan. I apologize for that. Sometimes I disagree with wedding speeches that you have to rip people apart because there's really sometimes nothing really nice to say about them. But anyways, I do have some nice things after this. Susan, seriously, you look like a princess today. You really look great. And you have the personality and a lot of humor, which is very important in our life today, to be able to laugh at things. You have found a fine man also. Your life seemed to have found the road to happiness, and may you continue to follow that forever. Now, ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you will we stand while I toast the bride, please? Susan, we wish you good health, happiness, and everlasting love. Cheers.
To the bride, everlasting love.
Bottle would have been fine.
A wedding takes a lot of preparation and planning and organizing. Just look at my communication planner, as Les said, and you'll see. And a lot of nervous tension, but a lot of good times. And today as I sit here, and I sit here beside Susan, we did a lot of work, and I'm really glad that there was someone like Susan beside me, and there's really nobody else that I would have wanted to be beside me to help me through this day. And I really love her. With Susan are some lovely girls who certainly added a lot of support and a lot of help. Girls such as Kelly and Kim, Tara and Karen. 4 lovely girls who helped Susan through these past numerous months and helped her get her through this day. And at this point in time, I'd like everybody to stand, raise their glass, and toast the bridesmaids.
Propose a toast to the bride and groom. Anyhow, I am very honored to be able to propose a toast to the bride's parents. About 30 years ago, I met Bob, like a brother. There was many a times I could have throttled him. Les and I would go on a date. Well, Bob's coming along. Man, why doesn't he find somebody? Finally, we went to a friend's wedding. Bob met them. Thank God. A lot of good weekends we had. until came Susan. Then we had to worry about finding babysitters for Susan. And on those special weekends that we had, there was a lot of words said. They had their famous sayings, but I won't say what they have. And then it was off to Florida. There was Bob and Beth and Susan. I guess about 3 years had gone by. Back they came. However, when time passes, you meet different people. We saw them, but not a lot. But all the time that we saw them, we always had great times, and they were great people. And Dave and Susan, if your marriage is as happy as theirs, you'll be very lucky. I would like to propose a toast to Bob and Beth.
Good evening. Oh, gee. Holy smokes. Somebody packed my mouth in this microphone with ball bearings. I don't know which. Anyway. For the majority of the time that I've known Dave, his mother has lived out west, which is very unfortunate because I haven't had a chance or the opportunity to get to know her as well as I'd like to. However, I do have a few moments that I'd like to share with you this evening. The first time I met Ginny was probably back in 1982 when I believe Dave and I were on our way to a youth group meeting. And I'd stopped by to pick him up. And well, there I was, dressed in a leather jacket, torn blue jeans, long shaggy hair, and about as scruffy a beard as a 17-year-old could probably get. And Ginny answered the door, and the look I got was like, oh my God, what has Dave gotten himself into this time? But I don't think she held it against me because she did let Dave go to the meeting with me. So. And then there was the time that we had the opportunity to have Ginny over for dinner at the Morgan household. Or should I say, Shea Flo, which is my mother, by the way. And I guess you can call that, basically describe it as being an evening of setting the record straight. I guess Ginny decided that I wasn't such a bad guy after all. And we found out that Dave wasn't the little angel that he had led us all to believe. And most importantly of all, we found out that Ginny was a lot of fun to be with, and we had a great time. Now, the last time I remember seeing Ginny and Dick were on our, was when Kelly and I, my wife here, we were on our way out west for our honeymoon about 1.5 years ago. And their hospitality was incredible. Ginny picked us up from the airport, took us back to their condominium, supplied us with a picnic basket filled with everything you could possibly need for a nice romantic evening. And on top of that, loaned us her car for the week, which we were very grateful for. And also gave us directions on how to get out of Calgary, which is probably very difficult if it's ever been there. And we returned a week later in time to have a nice quiet brunch and spend a couple of hours with Ginny and Dick before our departure. Now you have to picture this, because Ginny and Dick live about 8.5 minutes from the airport. And I think Dick has it timed out or something, because he takes full advantage of this convenience, I guess you'd call it, because the last memory I have of our visit with Ginny and Dick was running with our bags through the Calgary airport in a desperate attempt to catch our flight. So what I'd like to recommend, if you ever take a trip to Calgary, I highly recommend Ginny's Rent-A-Car. But Dick's airline limousine service leaves a lot to be desired. All in good fun, obviously. In closing, I'd like to propose a toast to a very special lady. David's mother. If you'd all stand and join me in a toast and raise your glasses to Jeannie.
Phone number. Okay, so we're in Calgary, is it? Jenny's service. Is that all? Any more for single guys just on their own? Ooh, getting carried away here. Anyways, carry on. Behave yourself. Rob Lennox. Do we have a Rob Lennox in here, please? Could we please stand? There he is. Rob, keep up. Get up, you weakling. I understand this is a big day of yours today. 26 years. From Susan and David, we all, and us too, we all wish you a very happy birthday. This is another time for recommendations for people, and all I can attribute it to was there was a canary in that church today that was just singing fantastic. And when she finished, because of being in service, you know, we're inhibited, we can't applause. And I really wanted to because it was just a fantastic voice. That lady is here with us tonight. Her name is Joanne Hartford. She's Susan's cousin. Can we please applause her now? Ann Hartford. Sorry, Ann. Wonderful. Okay, the next speaker is going to be the big bopper of the night, and I got, before he comes up, I've got my card says joke. It's you, Robert.
Am I the joke?
Well, no, I just thought of something about fathers and daughters, and you know, it's interesting, both of us have a single child, and both the children are daughters. Grew up the same way, very good girls. But isn't it different about the boys that bring home, how aggressive they are now? Like when we were dating in our times, like when we met the father of the girl, like, oh my God, it was like Bigfoot with rabies. Hello, sir. Hello. Would you like to come in? Yeah. Nice day, daughter going out? Yeah. Bye. Anyhow, I heard an interesting story about a father and mother in bed at nighttime, daughter's downstairs with her boyfriend, I was going to say maybe partially lover. It's 2 o'clock in the morning and mother says, "They're still down there." He's, "They're still down there." Well, what? Well, they're downstairs. It's 2 o'clock. Shouldn't you say something? Oh, what? Yeah. Go and tell them it's 2 o'clock. Guy gets up, walks down the stairs, hollers from the top man, "It's 2 o'clock. Downstairs comes back and they're saying, "What?" "It's 2 o'clock. The guy yells back, "What's the temperature?"
I'm supposed to follow that.
You got your own way.
Carol, I did not know you were going to do that. It's beautiful. I've got 3 pages here. I'm going to probably cut it down to 1. Anyway, I'd like to thank everyone for coming, especially those that came from out of town. Also, special thanks to the MC. He said 30 years, or his wife said 30 years. Would you believe it's about 35?
I was only talking about me now.
Okay. But I knew you were there, though, Carol. Let me see. Les and I were also best men at each other's wedding. And Bev and I were really honored when Susan asked him to be the MC. Bev and I would also, or would like to, want to, we're going to. Welcome, David. Welcome, Dave. The most organized person I have ever met. But you know what? He's going to come into the most disorganized, organized household he has ever seen. So Dave, good luck trying to change Susan. Susan is a very determined young lady. Who will try to get her own way quite often.
Thank you.
She's also a very understanding and loyal person. And, yeah. And we'll give you 100% all the time. David, Bev and I are pleased to have you as a son-in-law. Thank you.
My wife told me that I'm normally too long-winded, and I promised I would keep it short. We've had a lovely 3 days renewing old acquaintances, and today was the loveliest day we've had since we've come to Toronto, because today the Sexsmith family and Dick together we gained a daughter. Welcome to the family.
Okay, I better just take a moment here. I don't have a lot of time, as you know, that I only take a couple of seconds to get people to the airport. So I don't like wasting any of it. So certainly on behalf of Jenny's side of this fractured family, we are very delighted to have a new daughter-in-law in our group. And we don't know Susan very well. She's only been with us a couple times, but we certainly enjoyed her company. I know she'll have her hands full with David's time. Everything is so organized that I'm sure he's got it marked down tonight what he's going to do after this. And how many times. So we can all be envious for that. But Susan, we welcome you to our side of the family, and we certainly welcome your side of the family into ours, Bob and Bev. We certainly look forward to many, many happy years together.
I hope I've got my champagne this time. I think I'll drink everybody else's at the table. Yeah, everybody's been talking about Dave. He's being so organized. You know that today trout season opened. You know that he'll never be able to go trout fishing on his wedding anniversary. So he really got out of that one. I guess it's because he doesn't like fish, but anyway, while we get started here, I'd like to ask Scott Brown to come up here. I believe he's got a couple of telegrams from out of town or special people.
I got a couple telegrams here. One of them is in Newfie, Keith, and I thought you should read this. This one's from, let me see, yeah, this one's from Wilberforce, Ontario.
You don't get the accent down. Okay, this one's to Dave and Sue. Dear Dave and Sue, the fish are all caught. The beer is all brewed. Congratulations on your wedding day. From the gnarly red dude. And that was from Wilberforce, Ontario.
this one here, Dave. This one's kind of strange. I don't know what it says. Dear Dave, we're so... Oh my goodness. It says, we're so happy we could make one of your last nights of freedom so very special. You're definitely the hunk of every woman's dreams. If you're looking for your underwear, they're still behind the bar. Congrats, baby. Signed Evelyn, Beth, Anna, Mabel, and Cindy. The Flamingo Dancers.
Had to get that one in there, eh, Les? And Mark? Okay. I have to ask that gentleman over there because he's standing in front of the projector. Didn't want to send her yell, but it will look kind of funny on your chest. Anyway, I've known Dave for a lot of years now, about 10 to be exact. And when he first asked me to be best man, and I knew I had to come up with a speech about him, thousands and thousands of embarrassing situations came to mind. And I don't want to disappoint anybody, but normally I don't make any bones or have any problem making a fool out of Dave or myself for that matter when it comes to having a good time. But it's not very often I get to show him that I actually care about him. And with the help of a couple of good friends, Mr. Peter Blake and Mr. Scott Brown, we've managed to develop something that will be kind of like a tribute to Dave, and a tribute, most importantly, to our friendship. And well, I'm sure you'll agree that words cannot possibly express what you're about to see, and you're going to have to turn your attention to the video monitor on the screen back there.
Striking out, welcome me in. I'm gonna stand right by your side through thick or thin. Ain't no doubt, gonna win. A walk through hell ain't bad compared to where we've been. Oh, you can depend on me. Over and over, over and over. The one who always makes you laugh until you
should ever go away, well then close your eyes and try to feel the way we do today. And then if you can remember, keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for good times and bad times. I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for.
Well, you came in up in me, and now there's so much more I see. And so by the way, I thank you. Oh, and then for the times when we're apart, well then close your eyes and know the words are coming from my heart. And then if you can remember, keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for. In good times, in bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. Oh, that's what friends are for. Keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for good times and bad times. I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. Keep smiling, keep shining, know you can always count on me. Oh, for sure, 'cause I tell you that's what friends are for. For good times and for bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore.
That's what friends are for.
Yeah.
There's we don't want to take too much time because I know everybody wants to get going and have a lot of fun. Not that we're not already having fun. No more videos, please. There's a lot of people that we'd like to thank, and we don't want to duplicate the Academy Awards, so there's no way we could begin to name everybody. Of course, we'd like to thank our wedding party. They mean a lot to us. They're very good people. Our parents, very special people to both of us. We'd like to thank you very much for your support, your cooperation, your love. We'd like to basically thank everybody for attending. Everybody that's here is special to us, each and every one of you. And we'd like you all to have a good time, a safe time, and everybody just have fun. Thank you.
Girl, you are to me all that a woman should be, and I dedicate my life to you always.
A love like yours is rare. It must have been sent from up above, and I know you'll stay this way for always. And we both know
the Scots ready with the camera? We are ready. 1,
Camera's on.
2, I love you. I mean, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, my wife. Okay, I think we'll need some music for this, don't we?
Patricia is the best stripper in town.
You.
Swing of the hips, she styles the ring. There are some laws she
Wait, he's already married, isn't he?
So, I know it's not the right time or the place, but I have to do it. Has Dave handed out any keys to his and Sue's new apartment to any of the ladies here this evening? If you have, could you please come up and drop them off now, because I don't want this to get in the way of anything. Thank you, I appreciate your cooperation. I know how embarrassing this must be for you. Oh, great. Sorry about that. You sly dog, you. Okay. Is that all of them? Is there anybody else? Is there anybody else? Thanks. Jesus, you sly bugger, you. All of them. Jeez. Even my own mother. Okay. Thank you very much.